So I've been thinking a lot about my legacy. Whether if it's a bloodline or not a bloodline, whether it's something financial, like saving up billions of dollars for the future generation that is most definitely going to happen. For me, it's making an Antho universe, which sounds fucking crazy. An Antho universe that is completely inspired by superhero bullshit, like Marvel and DC. Marvel and DC has been heavily my inspiration, and anime like Beastars, Claymore, and a lot of others. But I'll talk about that more in another subsection. You'll hear soon. I'm gonna talk about me, my art journey so far, and other things that encompass myself for this starting point. But I just want you to think what's on your bucket list, what you want to do before you're 30. Are you even going to have a legacy? Do you think it's important to have a legacy? Or anything to do on your bucket list that involves something that's going to outlast you? I was a very big nerd in Marvel and DC. I used to write down the Green Lantern oaths. Well, not the Green Lantern oaths, the Lantern Corps oaths in study hall. So I was really big into Marvel and DC. That was just my shit growing up. I watched all the animated things, X-Men, Spider-Man, Iron Man, Avengers, everything. I watched all of the movies. The comics are a little bit different because I had to go on YouTube to watch a person named Comic Historian. Rest in peace to him. He died, but his channel still lives on, and his legacy. And I was thinking to myself earlier, like, what is going to be my legacy? What's something that I would want to make that even if people didn't enjoy, or maybe they would enjoy, because furry is a niche in itself. Maybe cultivating an audience I could do at some point. I have no idea. But right now, that's the building blocks of what's coming up to like now. But anyway, yes, I'm a really big nerd. When I was younger, I was a really big nerd. I didn't start art until recently. There was a time in 2016, 2015 when animating YouTubers were a huge thing. I wanted to pick up art, and I really regret not picking it up then, because if I picked it up then, I would have got such a more concrete idea of my style, of anatomy, of so many things, and not starting until now. So I'm really sad that I didn't start then. But at that point, I didn't have a tablet. I didn't have any of the materials. Um, I wasn't too amped to be a traditional artist. And I also only had my phone, and I was going to use IBS Paint, which I'm not really a big fan of IBS Paint. So right now, I just use Procreate, and I love Procreate. So yeah, that was a little bit off topic, but other than that, that is the building blocks to me. And I think I already talked about the genres, the animes, the stuff that inspired me to want to make this Anther universe in the first place. I've never really seen Anthro characters be a focus of a story, and they have superpowers, or they have something else about them that it's not just a drama. I feel like most furry animes are popular because it's a drama. It's a social drama, which is fair. But I haven't seen any post apocalyptic superhero powered furries. And I also want a lot of like female led characters as well. Um, because watching a lot of shonens are targeted especially towards younger men. So you are gonna have a lot of like main characters be guys. Which at the end of the day it doesn't really matter, but to me I would love to see more like female led characters, would actually make them very interesting and well rounded. And of course, you know, there is going to be guide characters. There's going to be any character in there, any character that I want to design. And the best thing is that I could do so many cool things because they could also have animal traits, like animal features. And I think, man, I'm so very excited for it. I'm very excited for it. I just keep thinking about my legacy. And one other thing that I want to do before I'm 30 is make a media company. So this would really coincide with each other in me making this and making my media company. And I'm very aware that it's not going to do well. I'm not hoping to sell it. I'm not hoping to do anything. I'm really just hoping to put this idea out there. So before I'm 30, I could start working on this with this video and make little progress videos here and there on YouTube and talk about the things that I have been working on. So yeah, this is me. My name's Boni, and this is my starting video of all of this before I'm 30. Thank you so much for watching. Please make sure to like and subscribe. That would mean a lot to me, and I'll see you in the next one.